In this episode of Brightball Learning Solutions, we're going to be starting with some basic editing in Adobe Premiere. We're going to be importing footage, utilizing the source window, adding clips to the sequence, adding transitions, some basic tool functions, and exporting a project. Let's get started. First, I'd like to direct you to a free website that has great assets for practicing your editing. This is videvo.net. You can search for all kinds of clips. Also, if you go into the description of this video, you'll see that there's a Google link and you can go and download the clips that I'm using for this project. Okay, let's start by importing some footage. We're gonna go to File, Import, or Command-I, Control-I on a PC, and I'm gonna import the entire folder so it comes in a bin. I am going to drop this down to create my sequence. I'm going to go ahead and delete this clip, and then I'm going to go up and I'm going to rename my sequence. We're just going to call this 30-second spot. Now I'm going to go through and check what type of footage I have. I'm going to go through and look at all my clips. I'm going to start with this music bed. I'm going to bring that down. I'm going to put that on track 1. It times out to be exactly 30 seconds, so we don't have to worry about editing our audio right now. I'm going to start going through my clips and setting in and out points. Listen to the music and you can judge what type of pace you're going to want. I'm going for around a second to a second and a half on these clips. I'm going to grab this beach clip here and I can set an out point and then bring this down into the sequence. And now I'm just going to go through my clips, what I like, and start building out my sequence, setting in and out points on each clip and then dragging them out into the sequence. So I'm making these aerial shots about 2 seconds, 2 to 2.5. And then I have this sunset. I'm going to make that a little bit longer. Okay, we'll take a look at the playback now. All right, I'm not real happy with where this last shot comes in at, so I'm just going to extend the shot before it. Now I like that, the way that times out with the music. I left this one a little bit longer so we could put maybe a title graphic on it at some point. Now we're going to discuss some basic tools. Check out my mini episode to see what all the tools in the tool palette do. First up, we have the selection tool. Keyboard shortcut is V. This tool will allow me to move clips around the sequence. If I want to swap out these 2 clips with this other clip, I could just move them around the sequence and utilizing multiple tracks. I can also trim and extend these clips using this tool. As you see here, I'm shortening this one and extending that one. Next up is the blade tool. Keyboard shortcut for this is C. And I can click on any clip in my sequence and make cuts. Next, we have the pen tool. This will allow me to set points in my audio, and I can say lower the audio right here, the music. If I had a voiceover that came in right there, I'm just going to undo those. Command Z, Control Z on a PC. I can also lasso them with the pen tool and then just press delete on the keyboard. Now we're going to go up to our effects tab in our project window, and we're going to click on video transitions dissolve, and we're going to add a cross dissolve to the front of our project and one to the end of our project so that it fades up from black and it fades out to black. Let's talk about adding transitions between 2 clips. If I take a cross dissolve, I can drop it between 2 clips and you'll see that I will dissolve from one to the other. Let's drop another one here. Back it up. And we dissolve from one shot to the other. I can remove these just by clicking on them and hitting delete on the keyboard. I'm going to transition between these 2 clips. So I'm going to go find this clip, and there's something that I want to show you. If I double click, after the out point, all this extra footage will allow me to apply the transition correctly. Same with the clip after that, the footage before the in point. If there's no footage between the in and the out point, your transition will not be applied correctly. Now we're going to discuss exporting this project. We're all set. We want to export this into an MP4 so we can upload it or do what we need to. First thing I can do is I could click on the actual sequence in my project window. I'm not a fan of that because if you don't click on the sequence and you just click on the window and you have a clip highlighted like we do here, it will export just that clip. So I prefer to put my playhead at the beginning of my sequence, and then I'm going to go File, Export Media. I'm going to click this blue link so I know what I want to title it and where I'm going to put it. We'll just leave it 30-second spot. And I want to leave my settings at H.264 high bitrate so that it matches what my actual videos are. Now we have it as its standalone video, and we can click on it and play it back. Thanks for joining me in this episode. We'll see you in the next one.